a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. Child of God, I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. And I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a treasure. I am a treasure.
Welcome to week 6, terrific treasure hunters. I hope you have been having piles of fun this summer so far.
We really dug into some wild facts about wilder and squirrel monkeys last week. Let's watch our Spotlight VBS to see what else we learned.
Today's totally true Bible story, we got surrounded by Assyrians, gave our money away, and beat a whole army without lifting a finger. It was awesome. It was also scary. But when you're scared, God comforts you. Here's how it happened. We lived in Jerusalem with King Hezekiah. Hezekiah listened to God and did what God told him to do. Way to go, Hezekiah. But Hezekiah quit sending money to the Assyrian king, who had a giant army and didn't live very far away. That made the Assyrian king mad, really mad. Not the way to go, Hezekiah. To get the Assyrian king to forgive him, Hezekiah sent all the money in the temple and palace. We were broke, and it still wasn't enough. From the wall around Jerusalem, we watched as the Assyrian army marched towards us. Yikes, that looks like trouble. The Assyrians said they'd rip down the wall and beat us up. Nothing could save us, they said. Not our wall, not our army, not even God. But we were brave. See? This is us being brave. Okay, maybe not all that brave. Hezekiah went to the temple. He told God what was happening and asked God to rescue us from the Assyrians. God heard Hezekiah and comforted him with a message from the prophet Isaiah. Don't worry, Isaiah said. The Assyrians won't set foot in Jerusalem. They won't even fire an arrow. God promised to protect the city himself. Then the angel of the Lord went into the Assyrian camp and got rid of like a gazillion soldiers. And the rest of them? They ran away, all the way back to Assyria. Wow! God didn't just comfort Hezekiah, He comforted us too. And God will comfort you.
It is so cool to watch you on the screen. God loves to watch over you too.
Today, we heard about a king who was very sad. He had a letter that made him sad, so he prayed to God about it, and God comforted him.
And God comforts you too. We want you to get some R&R.
What's R&R? Oh, I know, Rocky Railway, like VBS last year.
Oh, Tarzan, not that kind of R&R.
Oh, no?
R&R means rest and relaxation. If you have some pillows or blankets around you, create a little comfy space to rest and relax.
God made us to rest sometimes and feel comfort from Him. God comforts us.
Sometimes when we're sad, part of our R&R is letting go of stress. One thing that I find helps me when I feel stressed is having something in my hands that I can hold.
Get your package and find the Play-Doh. As you have your Play-Doh in your hand, it feels soft, smooth, it's fun to squeeze and squish.
As you feel that comfort of having something with you, know that God, who is comforting you and helping you to feel better all the time.
Leave the Play-Doh to the side for now so we can sing and dance. You can always play with it again at the end of the video.
There have been times my heart was sad. I felt like everything was bad. But God sent me a friend I could talk to who had been through some
Today we're learning that God comforts you.
Today's verse comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 4, and says, God comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort others.
Did you catch why in that verse? It's because God comforts you, and then you get to go and comfort others.
What's something someone has done to comfort you?
I would say my friend listened to me when I was sad and I wanted to talk about it.
Who could you do that comforting thing for?
I guess I could do that for my sister.
That is a great answer. Isn't it cool that one way God comforts you is through other people comforting you? That's what the Kid Vid story is all about. Let's see how God used kids like you to comfort other people.
It's been a difficult time as people all over the world deal with coronavirus. Through the struggles, we've seen some awesome ways that people share God's love. Some communities even drive their cars around to make parades. We found some amazing kids who've been shining God's love through these hard times. Some kids are helping by making colorful masks. Others are opening up their backyards for neighbors to gather. Let's meet a few of these cool kids who are bringing comfort. First, we're going to meet Ben. He uses his musical talent to share God's love.
During the coronavirus shutdown, I FaceTime my grandparents every day to give them a music concert. I hope this song gives you guys hope.
Ben also bakes cookies and makes cards with his family to cheer up people in town. Music and cookies are a great way to spread God's love. But there are so many other ways. Here's Sophie. She used art to bring joy to her neighbors.
Go ahead. What did you paint here, Soph?
A cross.
Why did we paint it on our window at the front of our house?
Because we want, what is it called again?
Encourage?
Encourage.
Who?
Parents. The people who is walking by.
Sophie also delivers bags of donations to members of her community. And then there's the Prada family. With their church, they deliver food to people in need.
It was great to be able to serve with the people of all ages. It felt really great to know that what I did was making a difference in somebody's life.
I loved being able to be part of the kids' tent during the food drive-thru. We got to give kids an arts and crafts kit and some snacks and sweets. But the best part was getting to pray for them as they start their new school year.
Yeah, it was awesome to pray for them.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Look at all these people these kids could help. Food and prayer definitely bring comfort when you're sad. Now let's head to Atlanta, Georgia to meet brothers Riley and Bo.
What we have been doing this season to help people who have been affected by the pandemic, we have to put together bags of art supplies and snacks, and then we've given them to people in the local area who have been affected by this pandemic.
Also, we've been making signs for teachers to know how much we love and appreciate them.
Bye.
Bye.
We found a cool kid who created a VBS in her backyard.
Hi, my name is Evangeline and I'm 9 years old. And my favorite part about Good VBS is that they have amazing songs that I can sing and dance to. But during COVID, me and my family and lots of other kids couldn't attend the VBS. So I decided to run my own VBS called Backyard Adventure because we're stuck at home all day. It was supposed to be just for me and my family. But then we shared it to a lot of churches on the West Coast. So now kids like me and my brothers can have fun and learn about Jesus.
She even made her own Bible memory buddies for her backyard VBS, like Paige T. Pigeon and Heather H. Housecat. God comforts us when life is hard, and we can pass along His love and comfort to others who are hurting. In the Bible, the book of 2 Corinthians says, He comforts us in all our troubles so we can comfort others. I wonder how you can bring comfort to people in your neighborhood. Whatever you do, you'll be helping others know that God comforts you. We hope you're inspired to spread God's love and make a difference in your community. God comforts you. You are treasured.
I thought it was amazing how many different ways kids found to comfort other people during the COVID-19 pandemic. Here's a question. What's one idea from the video that you wish you did during the pandemic?
I did a lot of stuff, but I don't know, maybe like porch drops. I didn't really do a whole lot of porch drops other than like VBS.
There were lots of great things. I bet you've done some of those awesome things to comfort others too, even if you may not know it at the time.
Sometimes we feel sad or discouraged, especially when we have to stay home all of the time. But we always know that God comforts us.
When we're happy, God will comfort us. When we're sad, God will comfort us. That is really important to remember. Tarzan, is it hard to be comforting when someone is mean to you or very sad or angry?
Yeah, it is so hard to be nice to them when they are not being nice to me.
But God comforts us even when we're sad. And we should still try and comfort others when they are sad too.
That's a good point, and I'm going to try to remember it. It is a hard one.
Yes, it is, but let's say a prayer to help with that. Dear God, thank you for your comfort. I pray that everyone who is hurting will feel your comfort. We ask for some help as we try to comfort other people who are sad and those who are upset with us. We know that with your help, we can be loving and kind people in the world to anyone we meet. Amen.
There are 2 more KidVid stories left in the summer, and I'm looking forward to hearing them.
Let's stand up and sing our song.
Sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I
remember our Bible buddy we met last week? He's a squirrel monkey named Wilder.
Why does Wilder like bananas?
I don't know, Smalls. Why does Wilder like bananas?
He finds them appealing.
Okay, I've got one. Why did Wilder get a medal in racing?
I don't know.
He was a champion. Knock, knock.
Another one?
Okay, last one, I promise. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dig.
Dig who?
Dig, you know your doorbell's broken?
Oh, come on. That's like the worst one we've had so far.
I thought it was perfect.
Did it even have anything to do with Wilder or VBS?
No, not really.
I guess digging, because it's treasured. We're digging for treasure.
So.
There we go. It is week 5. No, it's not week 5. It is week 6.
What?
Package time. Grab those packages. Hey, treasure hunters. I'm going to show you a couple different activities today. So the first one is our Play-Doh for week 6. So take that lid off if you didn't get a chance to do it earlier in the video, and get out that Play-Doh. We talked about how Play-Doh is something that we can hold in our hand. We can squeeze it, we can play with it, and often this type of action can help us relieve stress or have a little bit of comfort in a different way. Now with your Play-Doh, I want you to see if you can make a heart. Now you can make a heart whichever way you want. I'm going to put up a 1-minute timer and see if you can make a heart with your Play-Doh to remind us that God comforts us. But remember, you only have 1 minute to do it. So let's see if we can all try this together. Are you ready? On the count of 3, I'll start that timer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Now you can continue playing with your Play-Doh however you want. Or I'm going to show you one more activity, which is doing a kind thing for someone else. For this activity, all of the instructions are in your at-home activity book. You'll have to get out the envelope that says kind cards as well. Let's open up that envelope first. Inside, you will find some paper, and you will also find some stickers. Let's turn to page 25. The first thing in here is a coloring page, so go ahead and color that if you're looking for something different to do. Now, on this page, we have all of the instructions to make kind cards for long-term care homes. Did you know that every special occasion, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, or even Easter, during the pandemic, Westminster Church has partnered with other local churches to deliver hundreds of greeting cards to people living in long-term care homes. Many people have told us how happy they are to receive such wonderful and kind messages from people in the community. So with this paper, you can fold it in half to make a nice little card. All right. Now, on page 26 of your book, There are even some messages that you can copy onto your card with some nice things to say to people who are in long-term care. Use your stickers to decorate your card however you want. Make sure to have your crayons so you can draw and color all of your cards. If you want your card to be sent to someone at a long-term care home, talk to your grown-ups about dropping it off at Westminster Church, and we will send it with other cards that we will still collect. You can drop them in our mailbox by the side door at 115 George Street.
We hope you are able to make a card and have it sent to someone. It's so good that we can comfort others even throughout the pandemic.
And thank you for being part of the church by helping and comforting others. See you next week.